Good day, this is Cheryl Swan-Edmunds with Monarch Core Inc. and I hope you're having an amazing day. Yeah, hello. This video that I'm going to create for all of you today is a little bit of an insight to the history of the art, the artistic history of the art. So with that being said, I'm going to take you to a few pieces that were original in my painting, in my paintings and in my art and the creation. And so what I want to share with you here all is that these were created, and I'll zoom it in as close as I possibly can. This one here is I believe it's gracefully, and this was painted I believe over a cross. This is before I actually started painting onto canvas, and it's actually glass behind this, and you can see I have my original signature down here, my thumbprint. And I made that in modeling clay. And this was painted in a period of deep, deep, deep prayer, as well as deep, deep solitude. A great duration of probably well over a month of just solitude. And really working with prayer and praying with God. And my artistic understanding of the spirit of life into the art itself, and how to apply that, and then how to connect that into images, and one of, yeah, isn't that beautiful? It's one of my favorite pieces. And again, I believe this one is painted over a golden cross. And then over here is a painting that I painted on a mirror. And this one really, let me try to zoom out there a little bit. There we go. This one was really painted with working with different colors. And I really, really had to work on my spirit of faith with the painting. And the reason why is I had this fearfulness of what the spirit of life, when I was bringing that to life on the canvas, I had known that there was something different about my art. There was something different about the spirit of life, of energy, coming to life on the canvas. And in this instance, it was just a mirror at that point. And so what I would do is, as I would paint, I would kind of see these images starting to come through the paint. And I was fearful. I was fearful of what would come out in the images with the paint and what I was painting on. So as an image would start appearing, then I would start just concentrating in that area and allowing that to kind of come to life in what it was. But in this piece here specifically, you can see a lot of images that my spirit of faith was something that I had to work on to bring that more into the spirit of energy of what I was painting on with the paints. And I would paint, and then I would just kind of stop, and I would just leave it like it was, and that can be seen throughout this painting. Yeah. And so like in this one here, it's like this, it's almost like this hand started like forming as I was painting through the paints and what I was painting on. And then I would kind of bring it to life a little bit. You know, this, I want to say the spirit of energy of life a little bit. And then I would just leave it in its raw state of what it was. And so throughout this one, you can see that if, you know, I almost kind of made these lines to say, here's an image that's starting to come out. Here's an image that's starting to come out, and just kind of fearful to allow that whole process to happen. And then this one over here is sanctify, and I believe that's sanctify. And this is one of my original ones as well. And you can see by the signature and the modeling clay on the bottom. And that one was really the same time that Gracefully was made. And it was in a long duration of solitude. And you can see that that's where the spirit of life of energy really started expressing, being able to be expressed during the painting process. And that was before, you know, the actual images of you know, what would be a connection point of what someone may see in the world. So these are paintings that are more of just really raw spirit of energy of life without the images of connection points of what people might be able to identify with the I in the world. Except for it just started coming into some images down here where there's like a couple pieces of fruit. This one, there are no images to that the eye, you know, and vision could really perhaps connect with an image out in the world. It was more just spirit of energy of life in the painting is really what it was. And then you can see it started coming to life here where, well, it started to coming into some images, not many, but a couple images there. But the rest of it is all that spirit of energy of life work in there. And same thing with this painting, where there's just a couple images out of it all that can be kind of connected to what an image may be portrayed in the world. And this one is just a very, very raw state of spirit of life of energy. So yeah. So this is Cheryl Swan-Edmunds, and I am the artist of well, what's this one's name? This one's name is, I want to say it's Crossroads. I believe that's what it is. So they're all stamped, and they were created in my beginning journey of working with God and learning how to put the spirit of energy of life on the canvas with paint, which has been a journey. And so those are the few of the pieces that I kept that are not dedicated. So they're pretty special, but they are dedicated. They're just still with me, but they are dedicated pieces. So, yes, have a wonderful day and thank you. Okay.